I got home early and heard moans from our bedroom. What I saw when I opened the door destroyed my entire world. I will never forget. If you have already gone through the pain of betrayal or know something who suffered through this, leave a like to cheer this old heart, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my next life stories, and tell me in comments where you are watching this video from and what time it is there right now. Have you ever lived through something that destroyed you? Trust in someone you loved. It brings me great joy to know which corner of the States and at what a moment of the day you listening to me. My name is Madison Grace Parker. Everyone calls me Maddie. I'm 32, senior UX designer for a healthcare tech company. And up until Friday, September 13th, 2025, I genuinely believed I had won the life lottery. What I am going to tell you today is about the day. We lived in a 4-bedroom colonial in Dublin, Ohio, the nice part just outside Columbus. White picket fence, navy shutters, the giant oak tree in the front yard that turns fire red every fall. We had 2 dogs, a golden retriever named Bennett, and a rescue mutt named Luna. My fiancé, Logan Carter, 34, regional sales director for a cybersecurity firm, was the guy every mom at the PTA wanted their daughter to marry. 6'3", hazel eyes, played lacrosse at Ohio State, still had the dimples. We met senior year of college at a Sigma Chi party in 2014, got engaged on a hot air balloon over Napa in 2024, and our wedding was booked for June 14th, 2026 at the Columbus Athenaeum. Save the dates were already out. That Friday started like every other. I had a 9 a.m. design review meeting with a hospital client in Cleveland. Logan kissed me goodbye at 6:45 a.m. while I was curling my hair. "Go kick their ass, babe," he said, smacking my butt. "Love you." "Love you more," I yelled, running out the door with my Starbucks. The meeting ended at 7 a.m. The client loved the new patient portal redesign so much, they signed a 7-figure extension on the spot. My VP literally said, "Maddie, go home. Take the day. You earned it." I texted Logan. Guess who just got the rest of the day off, picking up mid-city meets and coming home for lunch and dessert. He read it at 10:12 a.m. Left me on red. Weird, but whatever. He's always in meetings. I stopped at Mid-City Meats on Sawmill Road. Got 2 ribeyes, twice-baked potatoes, that truffle butter he loves, and a bottle of Camus Cabernet. Then I swung by Grater's for black raspberry chip ice cream because I'm a wife material legend. I pulled into our cul-de-sac at 11:42 a.m. Logan's white Audi Q7 was in the driveway. Bedroom curtains were still closed. He always opens them at 7 a.m. sharp. I thought, lazy ass is still sleeping. Perfect. I carried everything inside, kicked off my nude Louboutins in the foyer, and that's when I heard it. Moaning. Not just moaning. Full on, headboard slamming. "Oh God, yes, harder, Logan, right there." Female screaming. My soul left my body. The ribeye bag slipped from my fingers and hit the hardwood with a wet thud. Truffle butter rolled across the floor. I knew that headboard rhythm. I knew his grunts. I'd heard them for 9 years. I walked down the hallway like I was floating outside myself, tried the bedroom door, locked. The moaning stopped instantly. Logan's voice, high-pitched panic. "Shit, babe? Maddie? That you?" Whispering, rustling. A woman giggling nervously. I jiggled the handle hard. "Logan, open this door. Right, now. Give me 30 seconds. I spilled coffee on the sheets. I'm cleaning it." I heard the window slide open. Our master is on the first floor, looks out onto the fenced backyard. I dropped everything and sprinted through the kitchen, out the patio door, and rounded the corner just in time to see a naked blonde trying to climb out our bedroom window while pulling a skimpy white sundress over her head. Early 20s. Fake tan, fresh balayage. I knew her immediately. It was Haley. Haley freaking Richardson, 22 years old. The new sales development rep from Logan's Cincinnati territory who had crashed on our guest bed for 3 nights last month during regional training. The one who called him Big Bro and posted TikToks doing the corporate baddie dance in our kitchen at 1 a.m. The one whose Instagram stories he was watching while lying right next to me. She saw me and screamed, lost her balance, and fell face first into the hydrangeas, dress still around her neck like a scarf. No bra, no panties. Hickeys the size of quarters all over her collarbone and boobs. Logan came tumbling out after her in nothing but grey Calvin Klein boxer briefs, trying to pull her up. "Haley, go, go, go!" I just stood there in my cream blazer and pencil skirt, barefoot in the grass, holding a bottle of $180 wine like a baseball bat. "Really, Logan?" My voice didn't even sound like mine. "The child you're supposed to be mentoring? In our marital bed? With the wedding ring pillowcases I monogrammed?" Haley was crying, trying to fix her dress. "Madison, I'm so sorry. It was an accident." "Shut your mouth, Haley." Logan immediately started the performance. Arms out, eyes already tearing up. "Baby, please, it's not what it looks like." She came over because she was having a panic attack about quotas, and one thing led to, "It's 11, 50 inches the morning, and you're balls deep in your two-year-old subordinate in the house I pay the mortgage on. Spare me the LinkedIn excuse." I pulled out my iPhone, hit record. He lunged. "Maddie, no." I sidestepped and shoved him so hard he fell on his ass in the dirt. "Touch me, and I swear on everything I will scream so loud the entire HOA hears." Haley tried to army crawl toward the side gate. I stepped on the hem of her dress with my bare foot. "Oh, no, sweetheart. You don't get to slink away like the side chick you are. March your home-wrecking ass inside and sit on the couch." They both walked in like death row inmates. The bedroom smelled like sex, Axe body spray, and Haley's Sol de Janeiro 62 perfume. Our $3,000 tuft and needle mattress was destroyed. Sheets half off. My engagement photo knocked over. A used Magnum wrapper on my antique nightstand. I took 47 photos and 4 videos. Then I airdropped everything to Logan's mom, Susan, 10, his dad, Greg, his sister, Lauren, my former maid of honor, his boss, Regional VP Chad Whitaker, the company's HR director. I found her email on the webdit. And for fun, the Carter family group chat. Subject line: "Ask Logan why I came home early today." Logan's phone started exploding so hard it sounded like a slot machine. His mom called instantly, screaming, "I put it on speaker. Logan Michael Carter, what in God's name have you done?" Haley was ugly crying on the couch. "Please don't get me fired. I'm only 2 months out of Ohio State. My parents will kill me." "You should have thought about that before you let your boss raw dog you on my 600 thread count sheets." Logan tried the kneeling, full kneel on the hardwood like a Hallmark movie villain. "Maddie, I love you. I made a terrible mistake. We can go to counseling. I'll do anything." I laughed so hard I almost threw up. "My house, Logan. Bought it in 2020 with my signing bonus. Your name is on exactly 0 paperwork because you didn't want the liability until after the wedding. Remember that conversation?" His face went grey. I called my older brother Hunter, 6'5", former Marine, now a deputy sheriff in Delaware County, lives 12 minutes away. "Hunt, I need you here now. Bring cuffs if you want." He and his best friend Cole, also law enforcement, showed up in under 10 minutes. Lights off, but in uniform. They escorted Logan and Haley out while Logan sobbed, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." Haley left her Tory Burch sandals and her Apple Watch on the nightstand. I put both in the fire pit that night, along with every sheet, pillow, and mattress topper. Update 1. That same afternoon, Logan tried to come back at 4 p.m. with a dozen roses and a handwritten letter. Hunter was still at the house. Logan left crying in his Audi. His company launched an immediate investigation. Title VII violation, power imbalance, the works. Haley was fired by 5:30 p.m. Logan was placed on unpaid administrative leave pending termination. Update 2. The next 72 hours found messages on his iPad. He was still logged into iCloud. It wasn't a mistake. It was 9 months. Started at the national sales kickoff in Vegas last January when I was home with COVID. Continued at every regional meeting. She had been in our house 11 times when I was traveling for work. He had a hidden folder called H with 400 plus photos and videos. Some taken in our bed while I was asleep next to him. I forwarded everything to his company's legal department and the EEOC. Update 3, week 2. His parents showed up at my door begging me to forgive him because he's never been this depressed. I played the Ring camera footage of Haley climbing out the window on the outdoor speaker while they stood on the porch. They left without another word. The wedding venue kept our $18,000 deposit, non-refundable. I didn't even fight it. Worth every penny to never see that place again. Update 4. Month 1. Sold the house too many memory. Made $185K profit. Bought a brand new modern farmhouse in Powell with a she shed and a fenced yard for the dogs. Logan moved into a studio apartment above a vape shop in Hilliard, drives for Uber on weekends. Haley moved back in with her parents in Dayton. Her LinkedIn is gone. I got promoted to Director of Design. New salary, $195K plus bonus. Adopted a third dog, a senior Great Dane named Revenge. And the absolute best karma? The client that sent me home early, they're headquartered in Nashville, offered me a fully remote executive role with relocation package. I'm moving to Tennessee in January. Already bought a condo in the Gulch with rooftop views of downtown. Sometimes when I'm on my new balcony drinking wine, watching the Nashville skyline light up, I think about those moans echoing down the hallway on September 13th. I thought it was the day my life ended. Turns out it was the day I finally started living. To every woman reading this right now, if you ever hear moaning from your bedroom when you're supposed to be the only woman in the house, don't walk. Run toward the noise. Open that door. And then burn the whole damn thing to the ground. You deserve the ashes and the phoenix moment that comes after. I'm not just surviving, I'm thriving. And Logan? He still texts me every holiday from a new number. I never reply.